Hello there guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sal speaking. Today it's really hot here, I'm just dying. There are like 38 Celsius outside. It is really crazy, but I'm still working on some stuff. I'm still playing the piano, I'm exercising actually. I am practicing a lot. Lately I've been playing like crazy and been doing like a lot of techniques. Hello, somebody's there. So yeah, I've been practicing. This is what I've been doing. See, I'm here next to the piano. And yeah, technique is the way to go if you want to improve, and this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to improve. I'm trying to get better. So I'm just want to show you what I'm just working on. So just stupid things, but important things that will enable me to become a better musician, hopefully. So I'll show you. Yeah, it's really simple, but it's important. I do the same thing with my left hand and I don't know, this is just something stupid, but I would like to play a song for you. Just working on. This is not mine, of course, but it's from Ivan and Alyosha. So I will need the guitar to do this. So. Every time I look at you, I fall in love all over again. You're the reason I do what I do. I hope someday you can appreciate that. Don't ever lose your innocence. Don't you lose that heart. Don't you lose your confidence, but most of all, don't lose your love, 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 love. I can see the mysteries of God behind your beautiful brown eyes. A wonderful expression of what happens when two people fall in love before our very eyes. Don't you lose your attitude. Don't ever lose that smile. Don't you lose your tenderness, but most of all, don't lose your love, 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 boy, and everyone he meets he gives a wave and a smile. And somewhere long ago I lost the light that's only found within the heart of a child. Don't you lose your humility. No man is bigger than the next. Do what you love and the money may come, but most of all, don't lose your love, 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 love. Don't ever lose your sanity. Don't you lose your mind. I've seen it all and I'm sure I don't know much, but most of all, don't lose your love, 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 love. Thank you. This is just a little warm up for my voice. I'm just working on my voice. I'm trying to improve as well my voice technique. I'll be studying voice this coming September. I'll be studying voice, and thank you so much, Septum T, and hello Lisa, ciao. Hello Septum, how are you guys? Thank you for watching me. Lisa, this is the second time that you're actually watching me live. Well, it is easier for us since we live in the same island. And yeah, I thought to just to play something random. I've made a video about this song before. It's called Don't Lose Your Love from Ivan and Alyosha. This is a really nice song, really like it, and I'm keeping on singing it because I want to improve. Yeah, I want to improve. I need to improve, guys, and as we do all need to improve. And yeah, I'm really happy today. I got to study. I studied for a few hours, practice some piano technique, and also listen to some music. Just get into jazz music. It's a big deal because jazz music it's really hard to play. You need to have a great technique in order to play jazz music. Hello, Alexandru Solonaro. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching, as always, guys. And so, yeah, this is what I've been doing. I've been really busy. My girlfriend from France is here in these days, and I've been spending a lot of time with her. And I thought to make this video was a nice idea to show you that I'm still here. So yeah, I don't know, do you have any requests, do you have any questions? Feel free to ask. I'm here to actually talk with you, and we can talk about anything. You can ask me anything, and I'll be happy to answer your questions if you have any questions, any suggestions maybe. Yeah, I remember you, Alexandru. Yeah, you live in Syracuse. Yeah, that's a nice place, Syracuse. I really like it. I mean, as a Sicilian, I can say that I feel really lucky to live in Sicily. This is a beautiful land, although we have lots of problems with work. There's not much work, and if you find a job here, people take advantage upon you. You don't make lots of money. So it's really hard to make a living out of here, but yeah, everybody has a plan. I think everybody has everybody have goals in life. So yeah, we need to like never give up on our dreams and our goals. We need to just continue on believing in ourselves. And I wanted to share with you also like a really beautiful thing that my girlfriend told me today, because I told her about my idea of studying, improving, and because what I would like to do, I would like to become a professional musician. I am a songwriter. I've been writing lots of music, and I've been writing songs. In fact, if you look for my songs, you'll find it. Just scroll down in the channel, you'll find some of my recordings actually are there. And so some people said if you I don't know, if you send your music to Robbie Williams, if you send your music to some singers, you might get your song to be played by them, or maybe I don't know, they might be interested in your song. And it's been hard because it's not easy to be a singer and songwriter. It's not easy to work, and especially it's not easy to make a living out of music. But this is what I like to do, and so I'll probably end up playing under the bridges, as we say here in Italy. There's this saying like, or living under the bridge. But that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do, and this is what I'm trying to do, because I think there's a lot of thank you, Alexandro. You listened to some of my songs. Thank you so much. I'm glad to hear that. And I think when I look into myself, pardon me, I believe there's a lot to improve, there's a lot to do, but there's something there. There's something there that's really valuable. And so I believe that if I keep on doing what I'm doing, at some point I will certainly get to some point. But talking about what my girlfriend said today, she said like it's not important if what you do doesn't lead you where you want to go, but it's important that you do it, and it will surely lead you somewhere. And so that's important to keep in mind. Like maybe not all the things that you want to do will come to pass, will actually happen, but maybe like the things that we do will lead us somewhere, and we'll end up doing things that maybe we never thought of. I have a great passion for traveling. I love traveling around. In fact, some of my videos are traveling videos, and I enjoy making them, and I'll hopefully try to make a new video soon about my travels, and I'll probably show you some places. But yeah, so thank you so much for your support, guys, and thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I'm not like the Metatron. I say hi to my friend Metatron. I'm really lucky to be his friend and to know him, and he's doing a great job with his channel. He's putting a lot of work into what he does. Seriously, the Metatron works really, really hard. It's not somebody who just spends time, yeah. You're right, Alexandro. You're right. That's the beauty of life. We have ups and downs. We have to keep on fighting for things, and that's it. I'm up for it. I think one of the things that are important to keep in mind is that we should have a positive outlook. We should look at things in a positive way, and that would surely make a difference in life. Because if we are negative, we're judgmental, that's gonna have an impact in our lives, and we're gonna see everything black. But it's not all black. There's a lot of good things in life, and so I hope that this video will help you and will make you feel loved by me, because I really loved you guys. I really love to hear from you. So if you have any questions, you know, about anything, just feel free to ask, and I'll be happy to answer, you know. So yep. It's funny how a guitar is not my instrument at all. You know, I played guitar in Scotland. I lived in Scotland for 2 years, and that's where I started playing guitar. And I played by ear. You know, I haven't studied. You know, nobody has taught me anything. But that's a good question. Yeah, septum. It's a really good question. I prefer to play the piano. You know, and especially when I play certain songs, I really like to play the piano or the guitar. You know, for example, the song I just played. I don't know if you listened to this song I just played. I rather play it on guitar. You know, because I feel, you know, when I play on guitar, I can, you know. Whoa, McCameron, hello. I'm not sure, but they are really light. You know, apparently these kind of strings are quite light, and yeah, actually I had to send my guitar to a I don't know if I say it right. I think it's called Luthiers or something like that. Basically, it's the guy who you know, repairs your guitar, and he makes some, you know, some major repair into the guitar. Because when you buy a guitar, of course, you know, when you buy a guitar, it's not perfect. You know, you need to you know, take it somewhere so that they can fix it for you. The problem with this guitar was, this is a Ibanez. I don't know how you call it. We say Ibanez in Italy. But yeah, I bought this guitar like quite a while ago, and the problem was with the strings. The strings were too hard. You know, actually I had a friend coming here. He's a professional guitarist here in Italy, and he had a hard time playing the guitar because the guitar was too, you know, hard. The strings were too hard to play, and so he said, you know, take this, you know, guitar to get it fixed, you know, get it fixed, because this guitar is not, it's not good. And the chords, I mean, the strings are not soft enough, so I had to change the strings, and I took the guitar to this place, and this guy, actually this girl, she's a really, you know, talented girl. She fixed the guitar for me, and now I feel like I can play in, you know, smoothly, in a smoother way, if I can say that. And yeah, it feels great. It feels great now, you know. There are some things I want to improve on the guitar as well, but yeah, Alexandru, yeah, electric guitars are really interesting, are somewhat, I'm not saying that are easier to play, but electric guitars are easier to play in a certain way because they're lighter, you know, so they're easier to play. Of course, to play when you play the solo playing, it's harder. But when it comes to playing chords, I reckon that playing the guitar, the electric guitar, is way easier than the acoustic guitar. You know, I think playing the acoustic guitar can be harder in a way because the strings are, you know, harder, and so you need to be more trained in order to play in a good way. There are 6 people connected. 6 people are actually watching me, which is really cool. You know, it's a cool audience, and there will be the other guys that will watch this video afterwards, and yeah. Yeah, I was telling this in the video. I don't know if McCameron, I don't know if you saw this, but I like talked a little bit about my playing, and I've been practicing a lot recently. I don't play the guitar as much because I only play the guitar when I sing certain songs. You know, certain songs are better for me to play on the guitar. Other songs I prefer the piano. But when it comes to piano, I've been practicing, like lately I've been just practicing every day, few hours a day, and just building up on that, and hopefully I'll be playing more because I want to improve. And in October, between September and October, I will be attending a music school, and so I need to be prepared because these guys are really talented, and so I wanna be a little bit different than the usual guys. I wanna study and improve. So this year will be the year of improvement. I hope that you have goals in life. Do you have any goals, guys? Would you like to share some of your goals with me? Any ideas? Any goals? Do you have any goals you've been working hard on that you would like to share with me? Feel free to type it now. Come on, don't be shy. Wow, yeah, that's really cool. Martial arts and trumpet. The trumpet is really hard to play, and I think I heard that you have to develop some muscles, some like muscles in your lips. Your lips muscles have to be, developed and trained. So it's not an easy thing to play. Wow, 15 years old, Alexander. So Alexandru, you are 15 years old. Wow, that's really cool. Wow, congratulations. You won a boxing tournament. That's really cool. I really like boxing, it's a cool sport. Although, I think that, if somebody who's a boxer punches you in the face, he can literally knock you down if he's, well trained and well experienced. Also, some boxers are very good at getting punched. They get punched and they keep on fighting because they're used to being punched by people. But I think that this sport is not really complete because sometimes you wow, McCameron, that's really cool. Yeah, my arancino recipe is good. Wow, that's really cool, guys. It's I'm just trying to read. Yeah, wow, this is a really good goal as well. And this is a goal from JC Staff. This is a really good goal. It's a really noble goal, actually, and I think that when it comes to, if I may give you a suggestion, like, or maybe if I may share a point of view, when it comes to writing songs, it's not just a matter of goals. I mean, it's great to have goals, but the way I see it as an Italian, and Italians are really attached to feelings, I think that you need to follow your inspiration when it comes to songs. You can't, just say I will write 10 songs this month, but you can, have a goal, and maybe, of course, like, having a goal is a great thing. So it is great that you have a goal. Just you can't have a goal when it comes to writing songs, because I don't know if you understand what I mean. I hope you understand what I mean. I'm encouraging you to continue, like, to do what you do, because it's great. It's really great. But when it comes to songs, I just can't, plan it really well. I just follow the lead. I just follow the way I feel, and Jean-Paul Blanchette. Are you from France? Yeah, when you come to Italy, it depends which part of Italy you're going to. If you go to North Italy, usually people, oh, you're from Latin America, which part? when it comes to Italy, you know, like, okay, you have French ancestry, but you're from Panama. Wow. Muchas gracias para mirarme, you know. Yo no hablo muy bien español, pero me gusta muchísimo este idioma y me gustaría que aprender, me gustaría un día que hablar español y me gusta muchísimo la Colombia. La Colombia, la historia de la Colombia y las chicas colombianas es muy muy bonita y las chicas italianas también. Yeah. So yeah, I love Spanish. I love languages as well. I'm not as smart as my friend the Metatron, but muchas gracias, muchas gracias. Me gustaría que hablar mejor. Pero un día yo pienso que hablará español perfectamente. Yeah, Colombian chicks are good looking. That's the way to go, you know. But I mean, the world is beautiful. Like the world is beautiful, and there's beauty all around. And so it's a matter of, you know, meeting good people and the right people as well. You know, that's a good thing to do. But to answer to the question that Alexandru asked me, so he said, like, where do you take your inspiration from? You know, when I write a song, I take the inspiration from things, like from people, from, you know, events, you know, things that happen in my life. And when I write my songs, I tend to write more about my life, you know, my personal experiences, and I find this to be I mean, if you don't write about your own experiences, you know, they're not going to feel anything, you know. But if you write about your own experiences, you know, people are gonna feel something. And the purpose, the ultimate goal about writing a song is to you know, share something with people, share something with your neighbors, you know. Yeah, I get inspired by girls, of course, and I wrote a song that is called Feel Like Emotional. Well, I wrote songs for girls in the past, girls I've been with, and I mean, I also named a song Lauren. I don't know if you listened to this song I wrote. It's called Lauren, and after that one, I stopped naming my songs after, you know, girls, you know, because I don't think it's a good idea to name your songs after, you know, the girls you've been dating or you've been with, you know. So don't do that, otherwise you'll end up writing a full album with, you know, Jennifer, Miriam, you know, whatever, Francis, whatever you know, whoever you date. So don't do that. And to be honest with you, one thing I've been doing, you know, sometimes it's not worth it to write a song for somebody and telling that girl that you wrote a song for them, because really, like, some people say, you know, oh, you're a musician, you're a singer, a songwriter, and whenever you write something, you know, the girls they're gonna go crazy for you, and that's not true, really. Like, I wrote lots of songs for girls, I told them. I also wrote some instrumental music for girls, and they didn't really care much about it, and yeah, so I mean, you're not always successful if you write songs for girls and you tell them. I tend to keep it more personal, and I will never specify the name of the girl, you know. Otherwise, you know, I don't think they're gonna you know, appreciate it. After all, I don't think that they are gonna fully appreciate your, you know, work, the things you do. Right now there are 11 people connected. Hello everybody. Oh, 10. Oh, somebody just left. Somebody looked at my face and got scared and just left, you know. Well, I don't blame you for that, you know, but there's more There's more. So, well, Lisa, yeah, it's a great thing. It's a great thing, you know, and I'm glad that you know, appreciate that, you know. What do you mean, make them understand? You mean, I don't know, Alexandru, would you explain that to me? Do you mean that if I, you know, share with the girls, if I show them, oh, listen, like this is what I wrote for you, word per word, maybe they will understand what I mean, or what do you mean? 12 people, yay! So no, don't put your name, but yeah. Yeah, of course. I don't. Yeah, I agree with you, Alexandra. I don't limit myself from writing specific words to a specific person. I just write what I feel to write. So, Tomax Shadow Astral Covey. Yeah, troppo caldo. You're right. So, where are you from, Thomas? I'm just talking, this is what I'm doing. I'm just talking about my life. I'm just sharing with you some things. And oh, okay, you live near Rome, so you're Italian actually, like me. Zagarolo, never heard of it. Never heard of Zagarolo. Oh, nice to have you here. Yeah, it's cool to have Italian subscribers, although, I speak English, and it's great to have you guys, And no, I never heard about your place before, and I'm sure it is a cool place. Maybe one day I'll, come visit. I have a, subscriber in Catania, Lisa. She's very nice, and so maybe I'll get to see her. And I'll let you know whenever I travel. Sorry, I'll let you know where I go, and if you're traveling around, it will be really cool and fun to meet up with you guys, and just to share things with you. Just 1 second. I'm just checking if my dog had escaped or not, but it's still there, so yeah, cool stuff. Any questions, any suggestions, anything you want to share? How was your day? What did you do today? Yeah, Italy is a nice country, but it's got lots of problems, especially the south. I am a south man, so work, training, work. Lisa, yeah. Well, this is what life is all about. We have to work, we have to train. If we want to achieve something in life, we have to work hard. There's no excuse, Here in Sicily, there's a tendency to we recommend people when it comes to jobs and things. So sometimes you go to a hotel and you'll find people that don't speak English, but they work there because they know the manager, they know somebody. And people like me, for example, are cut off basically because there's this kind of tendency to recommend people. Oh, Philippines! Hello, Jonathan Alzona. from Philippines. So cool. Well, Naples is considered to be south, so I don't know about that. You know, like I don't know if you'll find. I don't know if you'll be able to find Napoli's pizza like up north, because you know people from Napoli say that the secret is also in the water they use when it comes to like you know the rising process of the dough. There's a certain temperature, and so the south, you know, is warmer than the north. So the temperature like plays a big role in the rising, of course, of the dough, and the quality of the pizza in Napoli is just you know sublime, you know. And if you go there, you're gonna have the best pizza of your life. I suggest you to look for places. Maybe if you have a friend from Napoli, just you know counsel with your friend and ask him or ask her for a good pizzeria. You know, just don't go to the first touristic place you see. You know, because you know you might find that pizza is not as good as you thought of, while really while really you know pizza in Napoli is sublime. So I suggest you to just get informed, just be informed before you do before you go to a pizzeria. But yeah, pizza in Napoli is amazing. Okay, fur right Crowy, back to work. Yeah, sorry about that. I mean, have a nice day. I hope you enjoy your day, and yeah, thank you for watching. So wow, you're big. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Alexandro. You're perfectly right. I don't know why, but it seems like that. Yeah, you are a taller generation indeed. I am quite short. I am quite short myself, but I agree with you. This, you know, youngsters, you know, they're like so tall. You know, I feel so short. You know, but yeah, there must be something genetic about this, and I don't know. Maybe the antibiotics are making people taller. I don't know. I wish they gave me antibiotics when I was a kid, but they didn't. Yeah, they didn't. So no, I haven't heard about Kaizen. Are you Japanese? ZM Song, are you Japanese? Kaizen. Never heard of Kaizen before. I'm gonna write it down. Oh, you're from Singapore. Oh, cool stuff. I heard actually. Yesterday I was talking to a friend of mine, and he just said that in Singapore he ate one of the best lasagnas of his life, apart from the ones that his mom makes and his family makes. Like, but he said that you know there are some good Italian restaurants there, and he really had an amazing time in Singapore because he went there for a honeymoon. So he went to Asia, and yeah, so cool to have you here. Thank you for watching this live streaming. I'm just enjoying live streaming. Are cool to do and easier to do, and this is like my I'm just having a break from my study right now, and I'm really happy and glad to to share my time with you now, to talk with you guys and to hear how you're doing, to hear anything. This is like the anything time. You can talk about anything you like. Yeah, I'm sure you're right, Alexandra. I don't believe in evolution myself, but Well, first of all, thank you. Oh, keep on dropping my phone. Yeah, I mean, oh, happy birthday, Grant! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to Grant! Happy birthday to you! So let me. So yeah, as a beginner playing the guitar, you know. Well, to play the guitar, you need to. It's hard. I mean, you need to train your fingers. You know, so one thing, you know, I may suggest you. You need to train. I'm not very good at playing the guitar. This is not my first instrument, but you know there are certain exercises. You know, you can also find on YouTube that will help you increase. So basically, see how I am. You know, putting my index finger here, and I am putting the other fingers like as you know they're falling like they're like in a straight line. You know, all together. So what you need to do, you really need to develop some calls. So your fingers need to be, I mean, it depends also what kind of guitar you're playing. If you're playing an acoustic guitar, you need to, you know, develop your calls in a stronger way. Although even when you play a classic guitar, you need to develop your calls. So as your fingers will hit the strings, you know, you will, you know, look at this. I don't know if you can see it from the camera, but you'll have a kind of marked, you know, as you will hit the strings, you know, your fingers will be like kind of marked. So you need to exercise and do like things like this, like so. This is what you're doing, and first, you know, index finger here, first fret. So you need to do 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. So see, I'm just hitting like the first string here, like. So yeah, you need to be persistent. You have to be persistent. You have to do it and do it and do it and do it and do it. Practice makes you perfect. So you need to practice. I would suggest you to do a you know, G chord. Even like for example, if you do G chord, then you do this is a E minor. And then so you do G, E minor, C, D. If you play this, you know, pattern of chords, you can almost, I'm saying almost playing. If you do that, you can almost play any songs. Cameron, I used to do guitar scales, but I'm not doing it anymore. I didn't get really deep into the technique. When it comes to piano, yes, of course I can do some scales, but when it comes to guitar, I used to do like the C major scale, but I don't remember it anymore. So I just don't play guitar very often. That's it. And I won't have the time to study guitar, you know, because you know when it comes to instruments, you know, it takes a lot of time out of your life to practice. So it's really, you know, interesting, but it takes a lot of time. So I hope I somewhat answered your question. Yeah. You mean like this pattern here? I mean, yeah, these patterns are kind of hard to play. Do you know Into the Wild? You know, have you ever seen the movie Into the Wild? I am a big fan of Into the Wild. I love the book. I have all of the books about Into the Wild. I also have the book that the father, Chris McCandless, wrote a book. Well, more than writing a book, he just shared some pictures about his son's experience. I don't know if you're familiar with Into the Wild. Let me know if you are. It is really interesting. And Eddie Vedder, he wrote a full album a full soundtrack for the movie that the director Sean Penn actually was the director of this movie. And I think the movie is well made, and this is a real life story, and this is where I like to read about. I really love to read about I love reading about real life stories because they're real and they can teach you something. Although I don't dislike novels and so forth. That's Johanna. Is that Johanna? Yeah, that's the guy who lived in. Sorry, Jonathan. Yeah, that's the guy who lived in a bus. You're perfectly right. Yeah, I'm sure. ZM song. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, you can find good places and bad places everywhere. Grant. Yeah. He died. And it's a really sad story. But there's something you can learn from the story, and Eddie Vedder made a song about it. Yeah, I like this intro from Eddie Vedder. This is a really cool intro. You can also learn that on guitar. So yeah, guys, it's been great. I'm just having fun talking with you, and I really like your questions, and I really like to hear from you. So any other things you would like to share with me? Would you like me to talk about something today? And I don't know, just let me know. I'm here to, and happy to answer your questions, and feel free. Yeah. At some point I'll get back on track. This is what I want to do. It's been crazy. Like the last few weeks have been crazy, and as I said before, I really worked hard on my channel. I made a lot of videos, about different things, and some people have criticized me. Some people criticize me because I make videos about different topics, like cooking videos, like traveling videos, music videos, weapons, like videos about weapons and all this stuff, and people kind of get confused. The whole idea of my channel was to be, I'm not saying a clown, because I want to be somebody who's doing good stuff, but I just feel like sharing what I feel like sharing, and I don't want to be I don't want to specialize in certain areas. I just want to share mainly. I think I will keep on sharing my music, but nonetheless, I'm I'm still going to, nevertheless, I'm gonna still make videos about, you know, cooking videos. I'm gonna still do like traveling videos. I just didn't have the time recently, so yeah. Alexandro, yeah, definitely. There is a friend of mine who actually makes these kind of sticks. He sells it for 50 euros. I know it's, you know, it's kind of pricey, but if you think about it, it's not too pricey because he goes in the woods. He takes, you know, so he's basically going to the woods. He's selecting the stick, you know, the stuff is gonna, you know, so he's taking the wood out of, I mean, the branch out of the tree, and he's working on that specific stick, I mean, stuff, and it's gonna work and it's gonna make it straight by the use of fire. And he can also write your name on the stick if you like him to do that. So there's a little bit of work involved, but yes, it is possible. So if any of you are interested in this type of Sicilian stuff, feel free to contact me, you know, and I'll be happy to take care of this. You know, I can send you like the stuff. You give me your address, and we can do the transaction. And it's easy, you know, we can easily do that. And as Alexandru said, it is a very handmade. It is handmade, and so it is quality stuff, and it will last for a long time. I'm telling you, this kind of stuffs are very like resistant, you know. So what is my opinion? Foldable, sliding, modifiable furniture with efficiency and convenience in mind. Wow. I think ZM, you have a mind. I mean, you're too smart. And I am very practical. I'm not as technological. I mean, I love technology. I love to do things like on the computer. I love to record my music on the computer. I love to I mean, to talk with friends and do things and so forth, but I'm not so technological. So when it comes to these things, I don't have a great knowledge about this. Yeah, I met, if you, Jonathan, because guys, I must admit that you are all wonderful. I love you all. Sometimes, you know, there's a tendency in looking for like at the first, like we look at the first videos, you know, we just don't have the patience to look among the videos I made. But I made, you know, something like 106 or 107, maybe 108 videos, and I made a video about Filipino martial arts. So if you go to my channel and you look among my videos, you'll find that I made a video about Filipino martial arts, and I will be more than happy to hear your opinion on this video. So feel free to make some comments. Yeah, I love Kali. I love Kali, and I actually have a Kali next to my bed. Makes me feel safe, to be honest with you. Yeah, I tend to have Metatron, my friend Metatron. He made a video about this and how he talked about like self-defense, and he talked about lots of things. And among these things, he was talking about how I think in his house he's got a weapon in every corner, in every place. Like he's got like some hidden places where he's got different weapons in order to defend himself. In order to defend himself, I think it's important to have weapons around you because today we live in a modern, crazy world, and so yeah, I think it's dangerous. So it's good to have weapons around you, and I'm really interested in Kali, and Filipino martial arts, really interesting and great. So yeah. Um, yeah, Scalagrim. Scalagrim is a good guy, and yeah, I don't know if I am traditionalist. I don't know if I am a traditionalist. I mean, I think YouTube is a great window to the world where you can express yourself, and so you can do, you know, your own things. You can share your music, you can share your talents, you can share your ideas with the world. So I mean, Scalagrim, I'm sure, has got 2 channels plus one. I mean, 2 channels of gaming. You said something about gaming, and another channel has got 3 channels. Well, I think it's really hard to take care of 3 channels. It is really hard to take care of 1 channel. You can imagine about taking care of a whole channel. It's really hard. Oh, I keep on dropping my phone. Oh, sorry guys. This is not very good. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if how convenient it is to have only. I mean, 3 channels is too much work. There's a lot of work involved, and I don't think I sometimes it's hard for me to keep on working on 1 channel. Can you imagine to work on more than 1 channel? It's crazy stuff, you know, crazy stuff. So I mean, Lisa, yeah, the subject of weapons is a very sensitive subject, you know, like topic, because, you know, I believe in self-defense. I believe in defending my family, my, you know, children, which I don't have, but you know, I would defend my family with weapons if necessary. So I know it's kind of a tricky subject. I understand what you're talking about, but still, yeah. So I respect your point of view. I'm not saying that we should use weapons, but I'm saying that, you know, to have a weapon and to use a weapon in case of need, in case of desperate need, is not a bad thing after all. Because in Italy we have crazy laws, I must tell you that. Yeah, Alexandru, yeah, you're right. Like, some of the masters from today are, I mean, they're like inventing things, and they're like trying to change the beauty of the martial art. You know, the martial art, which is really like complex, and you know, for example, like I was, you know, pondering about this. You know, some people go to the gym and they practice box, for example, they practice karate, they practice kung fu, wherever they practice, you know, they go to the gym and they feel great just by going there 2 or 3 times a week. But, you know, training is not a matter of 2 or 3 times a week. Training is a matter of training, you know, so you have to train every day. There's no justification. You must play every day. So yeah, I mean, as I said before, it's good to have weapons, but you know, you have to be careful. You just can't use weapons in the wrong way. So MMA. I think MMA is crazy. MMA is crazy. It's very dangerous. It's really real, and it is somewhat dirty. Meaning, when it comes to techniques, you know, I think the beauty of martial arts is also like the execution of techniques. You know, and many like most, you know, martial artists have a tendency to execute their feats and kicks and whatever they do in a not very clean way, I would say. So they are not technically right. So I think it is a really cool sport. It is very dangerous. So if you want to get killed, feel free to do MMA. I don't know. it's fun to watch sometimes, but it's not my cup of tea. Let's put it this way. But many people who do the sport, who approach the sport for the first time, are people who have certain problems. So I think. Yeah, so about gun laws in Italy. Well, you can have a permit, and it's not easy to have a permit. And whenever you get the permit, you can have a sport permit, so you can go shooting at a range, shooting range, or you could have a hunting permit, but it's not easy to have a hunting permit. Or you could have a self-defense permit, maybe because you have a shop where I don't know, maybe you have a jewelry, you sell you buy gold, or you buy gold maybe, and so you're working with gold, or you work in a bank. You could have a self-defense permit. It's not easy to get a self-defense permit, but you can have a self-defense permit. So, not many people have guns. Some people have guns. Of course, criminals have guns in the city, of course. So. Yeah, ZM. Yeah, I agree with you. But also, you never know how a real fight. You never know, you never know how a fight will end up. You can hurt yourself, you can hurt somebody. I don't think there's such thing as a clean execution of techniques that doesn't hurt your opponent but throws your opponent to the ground. I don't know about that. Maybe if you practice that in the gym, yes, you can do that. But if you in a real life situation, I don't know how easy. I don't think it will be easy to do that. So yeah, that's of course ZM. That's another technique. You can make your opponents tired, and they will stop at. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, definitely there are some techniques. Are you asking me, Diaz? Diaz is asking me about my goals in life. AR-15, no. AR-15 is considered to be an assault rifle, and you can't get that in Italy. I don't think so. My goals in life is to, life is very short, so I think life is to be enjoyed, and so my main goals in life is to be, a happy man, and I would like to, settle down at some point and start a family, having children. And I want to continue, playing my music. I want to continue to write songs. I want to continue to study, improve, and be happy. Eat Italian food, keep on cooking, inviting friends over. This is my, my goal. I don't want to have money, power, or anything like that, but although I recognize that money are important in life. Yeah, guys, I better get going. Here is 8 p.m. and it's time to cook. So, well, thank you so much for watching. We had some during this. Oh, buonasera from Germany. Hello, Arca. I'm about to leave. Actually, sorry about that. I've been speaking for 1 hour, and Grant, take care. ZM, take care. You too. So I've been speaking too much. Sorry, guys, but I really enjoy this. I really enjoy, adios, amigo, adios. Yeah, we had a really nice conversation, and we'll see you soon. I'm sure we will have, Alexandru, thank you for your comments. Thank you, McCameron, as well. Thank you, everybody. You're amazing, guys. Ciao, Lisa. Thomas, Take care. Yeah, I mean, we will have more live streaming from now on, because they're like, for me, easy to do, and we will talk. You know, that this is what we'll do. We'll talk and we will share our ideas about things, and will be an amazing thing, because really, guys, when you share things, you learn from each other. We learn from each other, and it is an amazing thing, because we are from all parts of the world. We come from different, environments. We come from different countries. We speak different languages, but we do all speak English, and this kind of puts us together. And I consider you to be brothers, and sisters, of course. And yeah, this is very productive, and this is amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to hear from you soon, and from in another. Diaz, where are you from, by the way? I like your eagle. I like your eagle in your channel. This is really cool. So yeah, I hope to talk with you soon about things. We'll talk again, surely. You're from Belgium, but your ancestors came from Portugal. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, Portugal. This is a nice place. Portugal is a nice place. One day I would like to visit Portugal. I've been thinking about Portugal for many years, but I never had the chance to visit Portugal. Guys, welcome back, Septon. I am leaving, unfortunately, but we'll talk again soon. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, if you feel sad, you better call Sal. Bye-bye.